Hold on, wait, TPC. I'm trying to. Oh my goodness, I'm still trying to figure this out. But what if we do this? So, uh, it's Friday. Feels like a Saturday because I took the day off. But hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I did a couple videos yesterday and didn't get around to uploading it. My phone's been kind of weird. Internet's not the best right now. And in true 907 Piper fashion, it's gonna be late. Sorry. It is what it is. But smoking my Joby 680. This is a Stromboli. It's hard to see. Let me come back here. Is that better? Some chunky rustication. I smoked it last night. Had some Lane Ready rubbed in it, and I thought it'd be another good night to bring it out. Plus, I have some cool stuff to show you guys. So, I'm smoking tonight. Bless you. Oops. Can I bring it down? What do I do with it? See, I'm trying to get too many samples now. Okay. I don't know if you can read that. Boswell's. Hunter's Choice. So I made an order on Boswell's for some tins, but I figured since I'm here, I'm gonna have to try some of their famed aromatics. And the sorry, I've been smoking too many aromatics lately. I'm just kind of in that place now where if I want something sweet, I go for a Virginia. But I do gotta say, Hunter's Choice is a good one. It's a Virginia Burley Cavendish blend, kind of typical. And I think there's vanilla and maybe some kind of alcohol topping. I could be wrong about that. Definitely taste the vanilla. But for a good aromatic sweet tooth, that is good. So I bought a couple ounces of that. So, as you can probably tell, this is going to be a box opening. One of them I was expecting. Another one, a total surprise. Grab Bud Light real quick. Kicking the platinum box, the last two beers. Okay, so I'm gonna jump into it. So I bought two 1 ounce bags of former straight grain flake. So I'm gonna dry these out. They came in 1 ounce, and I don't even remember. Formers are pretty much all Virginia with some Perique. I think this is dark Virginia, so. And crosscut grain flake, so far one of my favorite tins. Especially for that genre or that type of blend, Virginia with some Perique in it. So I grabbed some of those. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going here. Okay, the other aromatic I bought from Boswell's. You see, apple strudel. I'm sorry guys, I was gonna do this earlier today, but just we got busy. Tomorrow's gonna be pretty packed, so I'm gonna do this video, and then I have another video. I'm gonna just combine them because there was a couple orders I put in. I might make a third order. That's like my final one. I had my eye on some stuff, but I don't know about that. I might be good with these two orders. but apple strudel, pretty much the same Virginia Burley Cavendish blend, has a light apple topping and some vanilla, I believe. And I get more of a fruit or berry smell with the vanilla, and the vanilla more than anything else. So I know it's a light apple topping. This is only my second apple blend. The other apple one I have is the Sutliff's #1 barrel aged apple brandy. And that one was pretty good. Okay, this next two tins got from my cellar. It's just so bad. There we go. San Luis Fire Dance Flake. These tins are a little different. I remember the tin I got before was, I think, was a little smaller. I could be remembering it wrong. These seem a little wider, a little more square. None but the Piper keeps up with the denser. So these don't have a description, but they're Virginia Flake with blackberry, vanilla, and bourbon. And a little bit harder to find here in the States, like all the other S&G blends. They go really quick, so you have to be on it. And not one that I was seeking out to find, but they had them, and I enjoyed it, so I picked it up. So now we get to the tins. Oops, I'm sorry. Yep, just dropping tins. This is the main reason why I went to Boswell's. I picked up for my cellar 3 tins. Don't tell Carrie. I'm sorry. Deal with the light, guys. Cross Grain Flake. These are so good. The bowl's really settling in, so about halfway through you start getting more of like the Virginia flavor, and you're burning kind of through those kind of goopy toppings. But even for like a very apparently kind of strongly topped or cased aromatic, this is a very good blend. Anyway, Cross Grain Flake. And I love these tins, these sizes around. So these are straight from my cellar. And then, at first I kind of made a mistake, I didn't realize it, but I ordered 2 tins of straight grain flake, and sorry, my straight grain flake loose packaged, I added those after, and I don't know if I was thinking I would just cellar these 2 and then use those samples first, because they're 2 ounce, so it's pretty much a tin. Then I got an email from Boswell's that said that one of the last 2 tins, there was only 2 tins left, and one of them was too damaged to sell, and they were like, we can't send it out, so we can either refund you or if you want to just switch out a tin. And I had them switch it with this one. I saw that they had, this is Former's Private Flake, even though this wasn't one that I was necessarily really interested in trying, but who knows, this might be the best one of them all. But this is Virginia, I think a little bit of Perique like the others, but this has fruit toppings and vanilla, and I think liquor. There's a couple of different varying descriptions, but I really, from that first tin, really like this brand. So I just had them switch it out, and yeah, pills in my cellar. So that was my Boswell's order. Trying a little wide, but also cellaring some. I probably won't be buying, making too many orders after. I was thinking about doing one more last order and then calling it good for ideally the year. So I bought a few tins of each on those orders. Okay, so I was expecting that one, and when I went, we were getting ready to leave, and Carrie saw that. She's like, "Hey, you got mail over there." I saw 2 boxes, and there's a smaller one on top. And I thought, well, they would ship it all in one box. It was from Boswell's. Because at first I was like, maybe it was the leftover flakes that were just too small to fit in. But I thought, nah, you can make that fit in that priority box. So I opened it up. And this is a yabo from my brother Dan back in Alaska. My best bud, I grew up with him. I think we met in 3rd or 4th grade. Started hanging out in 5th grade. We're in class together too. We're pretty much neighbors. So we've known each other since grade school. And he surprised me and sent me a box. So he had a kid not too long ago. And he doesn't smoke cigars or pipes, so he's not part of the tobacco community. But he wanted to send me a cigar, honoring that if he did have cigars, me and him would have definitely had a cigar for his son. So I was, he sent a bro note. If you see this, Dan, called a bro note. I think you did see it before. So he wrote about it, and I won't read that to you guys, too long. And he sent this badass picture. I probably won't show you guys. He kind of blocked it out, but just to be sure, because he's a police officer back home, and he's on different units, so I don't want to compromise that. So he sent me. He's on SWAT too. He's a sniper. It's freaking cool, guys. It's crazy. Whenever I visit Alaska, he always shows me his coolest guns and stuff. So he sent me. Well, make sure I get the name of this right. Hold on, one second. Yeah, okay. So I thought, he sent me a SWAT challenge coin. So if you guys are on the force or served in different similar kind of fields, there's challenge coins that are kind of passed on and kept, and there's different ways that they use them for challenges to see if you have them or not. But this is cool. It says Anchorage Police Department, Special Weapons and Tactics. It's got the SWAT logo. It's a nice bald eagle on there. And on the back, Nunquam non paratus. I don't know what that means. I have to look that up. And it's got the state with 2 officers on it and a yellow ribbon. So maybe tomorrow when it's lighter, I can show you guys better. So that is really cool. And I don't know if you know this, Dan. Sometimes you watch my videos. Your dad gave me a couple of coins, U.S. Marshals. So I have those stashed away somewhere. So I got some cool Alaskan law enforcement challenge coins. That is really cool. And I like the picture, man. It's badass. Eventually I want to set up a smoking corner I want to build. I'm going to set that up there. So, but this is what he sent me, guys. This is cool. So, here's this J.C. Newman Cigar Company. Got a nice water pillow. So I'm thinking this is from one of the, I think his buddy owns or runs a cigar shop back home. Liga Zebra. It's a premium long filler. So I've been thinking about buying this for a while. So that's super cool, Dan, that you sent that. That's quite serendipitous. This looks delicious. You need me? Yeah, you need me to move?
No.
Okay. And the other one he sent, it's called Miami Snow, the Room 101. And I haven't tried Room 101, but I've almost made a couple of orders a while back, so I am super stoked, Dan. And something else, man. Was not expecting that. Appreciate it, brother. Love you, man. So there you go. Those are my 2 box openings for tonight. This Boswell's is pretty good. It's burning pretty quick. But I think I prefer this over Lane 1Q. It's a nice mild aromatic. Yeah. I was just gonna buy the tins from Boswell, but I figured since I'm there, I'm gonna have to try something. Maybe next time I'll try their Boswell's, the Burley. So, I'm gonna move that. So I need a trip. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So I've been trying some of the newer blends that I came in. I think I did one review this morning. I tried a little bit of Regent's Flake. I might load up another bowl of this. This one was really good with Virginia. So online it says Virginia Perique and Orientals. Still trying out Oriental blend Virginia Periques. But the tin doesn't say anything about Perique. It just says mature red and bright Virginias, pressed and fermented with fine Izmir. So I don't know if it was a typo online, but either way, this was really good. I bought a second tin that went straight to my cellar. This was more medium to full-bodied. Some spice, had a little edge on it, so I think this is gonna mature really, really well. And it's got a year on it. So I was quite surprised. Apparently the Temple Bar was blended after this, and it was supposed to be more sweet and less spicy. Now Brian, Bean 316, I really like your review, and you said that for your palate this was sweeter. So I'm curious. I might try the Temple one of these days. I would buy this one again. Now, this one, I think I did do a review actually. I just haven't uploaded it yet. From the same order, Oriental Silk by Cornell and Deal. And this one is Bright Virginia with Perique and Turkish Flake, Bright Virginia Ribbon. This was a little bit more reminiscent of Haunted Bookshop taste-wise, but it was a lot more subtle and subdued, where this one was like you knew you were smoking a vapor from the beginning. What's that? Oh, I think you called me. Sorry. Yeah, and then some people, they get, when I first got in, people talk about like they like these exclusively, like they only smoke Cornell and Deal or they only smoke GLPs. But I read that they're manufactured under both, so it's essentially the same. I could be wrong. But off of first crack of the tin and smoking the flake, I would go with the Regent's Flake over Oriental Silk. But who knows? You might age them both and have totally 2 different experiences. So you just never know. So I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. Oh, still contemplating doing a 3rd order. I just feel like Right, I was thinking this morning that I was gonna do one order of the blends I absolutely know I like, for original, um, stuff like that. A couple other ones I wanted to try. And then I had this idea of like making that last order and not really ordering anything for the year. But that's kind of where my thought process was. And working through my samples, honestly, I do have quite a bit of samples. And for as much as I smoke, I probably could go throughout a whole year without ordering. It's hard though, because sometimes you think like you buy samples, you want to try it, and they're just not that great, or whatever. And you gotta work through them. And then you buy a sample here, 1 or 2 ounce, before you know it, you got 5 or 10 couple ounce packets laying around. So, hope you guys have a good Friday night. Smoke something good, and I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe, I love you all. Again, Dan, thank you, brother. I appreciate it so much. I was pleasantly surprised. Alright, appreciate it.